Breaking the news that's already broken. It's time for Prospector's Briefs on Rock 107.
Taco Bell is bringing back the enchilada. Since it disappeared from the menu 20 years ago, fans have had to make do with the 62 other Taco Bell items with the exact same ingredients. Disney began another round of layoffs. Disney keeps saying it's done firing people, then it fires more people. I smell a rat. Former Blues Clues host Steve Burns returns for a special episode tomorrow. It's called Nobody Else Will Hire Me.
It's 60 Minutes meets Gone in 60 Seconds. Tune in tomorrow for Prospector's Briefs on Rock 107.
Social media gave everyone a voice. Wouldn't it be better if some people had laryngitis? It's the wisdom of Twitter. The most amazing tweets of the week. Twitter handles have been changed to protect the stupid. On Rock 107.
Love to spell 89 tweets. I just hit my head hard. I'm scared. I think I may have a Caucasian. Love for an arborist wrote, trees are never sad. Look at them every once in a while. They're quite beautiful. Confused about the calendar says, I'm going to name my baby after my favorite month, summer.
The wisdom of Twitter.
Not so fast 610 wrote, my favorite N-word is knowledge. Get some. History less than says, WTF, Canadians want independence from America? They need to shut up.
The wisdom of Twitter.
Leader of the Karens tweets, it's so rude that companies still discriminate against women. Who says women can't drink during pregnancy? Sexist alcohol is canceled. Got it all figured out wrote, how's the U.S. in debt? Print some more money. It ain't that hard. And Geographic 95 says, I'm getting out of America and moving to Alaska.
The wisdom of Twitter.
Life's pretty tough right now. There's plenty of bad news, but it's not all bad. It's time for the brighter side of Prospector on Rock 107.
A 40-year-old guy from Holland was paralyzed from the waist down in 2011. And I know what you're thinking, Prospector, this is the brighter side of Prospector. Well, here's the good news. He's walking again thanks to a new brain implant doctors came up with. It bypasses the part of his spine that was injured and sends signals to another implant that tells his muscles to move. Now, he still has to use a walker, but it could be a huge development for people with spinal cord injuries.
Thanks. We needed that. The brighter side of Prospector on Rock 107.
It looks so easy on TV. Good morning, I'm Rock 107's Prospector, and I decided to live life in the fast lane and signed up for a stock car racing experience at Pocono International Raceway. I mean, what could possibly go wrong, right? First of all, let me just say that those race drivers make it look easy. They zip around the track at lightning speed, making turns like they're on a Sunday drive to the grocery store. Meanwhile, I'm in the car gripping the steering wheel so tight that my knuckles turn whiter than a polar bear in a snowstorm. So before I hit the track, they handed me this fancy fireproof suit, a helmet. I felt like a combination of an astronaut and a superhero without a cape. But let me tell you, wearing that suit in any kind of heat is like baking a pizza inside an oven while wearing a Snuggie. I was sweating so much I could have been the official hydration station for the St. Ubaldo's Festival this weekend. But once I finally got behind the wheel, I realized something. I'm kind of lost. I didn't have an idea what I was doing. Oh, I went through the instruction, which was incredibly thorough, a couple of videos, a couple of teachers talking about everything in the video, asking if you have questions. It all made sense to me there. But as I'm getting into the car and the next instructor starts spewing out things, I'm going, okay, I'm nodding along. But in my mind, all I'm thinking is, just don't let me crash this expensive machine into a wall. So there I am, revving the engine, feeling the power beneath me. And suddenly it hits me. I'm about to go faster than I've ever gone in my entire life. As I accelerate onto the track, my heart's pounding like a bass drum under John Bonham's foot at Nebworth. I glance at the tack. It's climbing higher and higher. And at that moment, I'm convinced I'm breaking like a land speed records, only to see not one, not two, but 3 cars pass me like I'm standing still. Yeah, I'm going slower than rush hour traffic on a Monday morning up 81. I talked to Jesse Roverana from the Stock Car Racing Experience. He's the guy who owns the place, about my drive. And yeah, I was going slow.
You need to get a little heavier on the right foot, but maybe if you come back, we'll get you up to speed.
But hey, I'm in a race car, right? So now I'm deciding, all right, I'm going to channel my inner Dale Earnhardt. I'm going to floor it. Next thing you know, I'm zooming down the straightaway, wind blowing through my helmet, feeling like the king of speed. That is until the turns show up. I try to take it like a pro, but let's just say my attempt ended up looking more like a tortoise trying to salsa dance. These cars ought to come with a warning label, may cause your face to morph into unflattering shapes. I felt like my cheeks were being stretched back to my ears. I felt like I had a perpetual grin that made me look like a Joker's distant cousin. Now, at the end of the day, I certainly didn't set any speed records. I wouldn't have won any races, but I can proudly say I survived my race car driver experience. If you ever feel like embracing your inner speed demon, go online, check them out, 877stockcar.com. 877stockcar.com is the website. And look, Father's Day's coming up. And I know a lot of guys who would dig this. Jesse Roverana from the Stock Car Racing Experience, he says it's a great time to save.
Yeah, for Father's Day, check out our website at 877stockcar.com. We've got some specials. I think it's $50 off. It's like $99 a ride, right around $300 to drive. Makes a perfect Father's Day gift to bring the family. Everybody can come and watch.
Yeah, that's the cool part. Everybody can come and watch. So if you get this for your man for Father's Day or for anyone else, you can actually go out there and experience them with them by sitting in the stands and checking them out as they race. It's really a very cool experience. Just remember, bring a change of underwear and a whole lot of courage. Trust me, you'll need it.
Or an ignoramus, you know, a dullard, simpleton, or a clot, nitwit, dipstick, pea-brain, mouth breather, or cretin.
It's now time to announce the winner of Prospector's Jam Bag of the Day, as decided by you at rock107.com.
Here are the nominees. Nominee number 1.
This might be the most petty, yet brilliant way to get back at somebody. A woman in the United Kingdom is going viral after she caught her boyfriend cheating and got back at him by hiding smelly food in his apartment. There's video online where she opens the curtain rods above one of his windows and stuffs a bunch of shrimp in there. She says his place smelled for months and he couldn't figure out why.
Nominee number 2.
I know Ubers can be pricey, but this guy probably should have sprung for one. A man from southern Illinois named Timothy Baggett is facing charges after he stole a construction vehicle and drove it to the airport to catch a flight. It happened last Thursday. Airport officials called the cops after they saw a backhoe parked into the airport parking lot, and they thought it seemed suspicious. Security footage showed Timothy driving up in the backhoe, pulling into a parking spot, then hopping out and calmly walking into the airport with a guitar on his back. Turned out he stole the backhoe from a construction site and drove it some 10 miles to get there. He had already caught a flight to the West Coast by the time cops showed up. Cops did track him down in Nevada, and he's facing charges for theft in excess of $10,000.
And the winner is
The guy who stole a backhoe to drive himself to the airport. You didn't think they'd figure out who did it? There's security cameras all over every airport everywhere. Come on. You are the Yam Bag of the Day, and we'll move on to Friday's Yam Bag of the Week competition. Keep it here for all the nominees for Prospector's Yam Bag of the Week, Friday morning on Rock 107.
Help you.
Yeah, hi, listen, I've been to your cafe a couple of times. I noticed you guys serve a lot of tofu dishes, and they're meat substitutes, right?
Yes,
And your tofu is probably very popular.
it is.
Okay, I have a friend that can't go to your cafe because they have a soy intolerance. It just messes up their system like crazy. Have you run into anybody like that?
Yes.
All right. I have a product that I think will fix that, and you could introduce it in your cafe. It's called NoFu. I was wondering if I could bring it by and you could try it. I think it'll blow you away. It tastes exactly 100% like tofu. It's got the same consistency. It cooks the same way. So it's a 100%
Okay.
vegetable-free soy substitute, NoFu, and I've developed it myself.
Wait,
Yeah?
you said vegetable free?
Yeah, no vegetable products are used because, you know, that's on some people's system, it wreaks havoc. They get gas, bloating, it's painful, right?
Right.
Okay.
But we're a vegetarian
Okay, but-
restaurant.
Right, okay.
So how are you wanting me to introduce
Well, how's
a
what?
vegetable free ingredient into my restaurant?
Do you have to eat vegetables? I mean, you don't, right? You have several meat substitutes. They're all soy products.
Right.
Okay, well, I have a soy substitute.
No food.
Yeah.
So if it doesn't have vegetables, then what's in it?
Well, it's 100% organic, free-range poultry. So it's all sustainably and compassionately harvested. And so what we've done is broken it down. We've
I'm
taken
sorry,
the protein
but
and we've
this
repurposed
is a
it.
vegetarian restaurant.
Right.
We don't have any type of animal products here.
Well, this is for people that can't eat soy, though, and you only have soy as a meat substitute, right?
No, there are a number of other vegetable dishes that people can choose from.
Yeah, but it wreaks havoc on their systems. They need something that they can eat and enjoy. This soy vegetable substitute, and that's what no food is.
do animal products here. I think I'd have a lot of upset customers if I put something poultry related on our menu.
Well, why would they be upset? I mean, nobody cares about the soy intolerant.
We definitely care about the soy intolerant, but there are reasons why I'm not going to trick people into eating meat.
Put it on the menu.
This is a vegetarian restaurant. I'm sorry. I'm not going to put a poultry dish on my menu.
It's an option. So it's a no for no-foo.
No, definitely not.
Okay, you don't think this is the future of the soy-intolerant food industry?
No, I don't. I'm sorry.
I think you're missing out on a huge opportunity. No-foo's really going to catch on.
No.
I even had some T-shirts made.
I think that this T-shirt's okay.
Yeah, no-food T-shirts.
I think this conversation is over. I'm not going to continue listening to this.
Hold on.
I'm not putting this on my menu.
You know what? Hold on. Let me just...
What?
I do have a non-meat soy substitute called Prosy. Have you tried that, Prosy?
No, I haven't. What's that?
It's a phone prank we're playing on you right now.
Oh, my God. Are you kidding me?
No, Melissa, it's not real.
I was like, oh, my God.
Yeah, it's Prospector from Rock 107. There's probably a lot of meat eaters out there that want to get vegetarians to switch back. I'm sure you hear it all the time, so I thought we'd just give you a call.
Oh, yeah, we get that a lot. All the time.
So it's 100% no for no-foo, right?
100% no.
What it lacks in integrity, it also lacks in compassion.
Putting a bad taste in people's mouth since 1988. Prospector. Mornings on Rock 107.
Catch us live weekdays from 5:30 to 10 a.m. on Rock 107 or online at rock107.com or the Rock 107 app. A free download for your Android or iPhone. Subscribe to the podcast on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher Radio, or wherever you get your podcasts so you never miss Prospector's Prime Cuts.